Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Rituparna Roy and welcome to Rituparna Creates. I am so sorry I was not able to upload the video on Tuesday. So here we are on a Friday evening and thank you for sticking by. Thank you for all the lovely messages you have shared with me on Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, check out the link below and consider following me there as well. Right, so here we are. Today is the 1st of October and I am here with my what I read last month and a little life update. So we will start with the book that I read last month. So this is it. So this is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This is a Japanese book which is translated into English. You might have seen this in my haul that I shared in the last video. If you have not checked it out, do check it out. There are some really cute stationery items in that. So coming to this book, I was able to read only one book and I'll get to that part why. Because in my reading list there were 3 books. Right, so coming to this book, I liked it. Now this book is a translation, right? And with translated books, I feel that some of the essence of the book sometimes gets lost when it is getting translated from the original language to another language, right? So I have read a lot of translations, especially for Bengali books, because I am not that good with reading Bengali. I can understand, I can speak fine, but not really with reading and writing. So so I have read a lot of work of Satyajit Ray and others who have been, their work, what has been translated into English. I always feel that, you know, something is amiss. You do not get that true feeling that you will be able to get if you were reading it in the original language. Anyways, keeping all that aside, it's a very enjoyable book. It is a philosophical time travel book. It's a little different. I have not read a lot of time travel in general, but from whatever movies and things that I have watched, it's a little different. The concept is different. The philosophical part of the book I really enjoyed, and I'll tell you why. Because it's not very preachy. You know, it's very subtle. In a very subtle way, they are trying to put forward their the point, and that's why I really enjoyed it. Very light read. It's only some 200 pages, so you can like pick it up anytime. It's like a feel-good kind of a thing, and it does talk about Tokyo, but not in like it's not like covering all aspects of Tokyo or how it is and all that. We do get glimpses of the Japanese culture, and this was my first Japanese book. I'm not into a lot of like reading Japanese or anything, all these Korean shows and these Japanese things, and also not really very familiar with things there. So I really enjoyed it. Nice book. I would recommend. I had gotten this off Amazon. And yeah, you can check this out. So coming to the fact, why was I only able to complete one book when I started with actually 2. Psychology of Money was the second one, and I just got through the first few pages and that's all. So September was a very big month for us for 2 reasons. One was we were planning like a small getaway to meet some family friends, and so that was the first in the first week of the month. That did not go well because of some reasons, because of the travel and all, and we were traveling with my dog Tintin, and he was also not feeling well, so we came back, and then my someone in my extended family was not doing well, so my father had to travel to Kolkata. So with all this humble jumble, we came back to Gwalior very soon. The second big thing planned for the month of September was that we had to search and look for houses in Bhopal. So we are shifting to Bhopal very soon. I am very excited, and I'll keep you posted on our moving and shifting journey through Instagram. I will try to make a moving vlog, but we'll see how that goes, I am not very sure if I will be able to shoot with managing all of these things. So that is what was on our minds for September. But anyways, life had other plans. My husband fell very sick. He got dengue and he was hospitalized for a few days. So that was a very challenging and scary time for me. After he got discharged and as he got back home, I fell sick. So it was like, I don't know. So I was not very active on Instagram, did not read a lot, did not write a lot, of course. So I got typhoid. I did not have to be hospitalized. I was at home, but still the whole the medicines and everything, I was feeling tired and a little groggy, and yeah, so with all that, it was really scary. It was really overwhelming, and so all the great plans that we had in our minds, they did not pan out at all. So right now in October, we have to look for a house, we have to shift, and there is Durga Puja, so there are a lot of things lined up. We'll see how all of it really pans out. Yeah, so apart from reading this one book, I watched 3 shows and I really enjoyed them. One is 2 are on Netflix, that is Sherlock. Sherlock I rewatched, I had watched it before. And the other one is Sex Education Season 3. If you have not watched that show, I would definitely recommend. Such a nicely written and such a nicely such a nice show, really. Very beautiful. I would highly recommend. And the third show was on Disney Hotstar, that is Only Murderers in the Building. It's a new show. They release episodes every Tuesday, so I really enjoyed the last 6-7 episodes that were out, and I'm very excitedly waiting for the next one. So yeah, so that is my life update. That is how my September went. We are still recovering and getting our life back together, you can say, and very excited for the month to come. I hope all of you are safe, happy, healthy. Hopefully I will be able to get back on YouTube regularly in a week or so. As right now we are not sure of the exact date of when we are moving. So yeah, have a good month, and this is going to be the last quarter of this year. I cannot believe 2021 is coming to an end so soon. But yes, be on the lookout for my next video. Please like, subscribe, and comment below on how was your September and what are your plans for the festive season. Thank you so much. I'll see you again next time. Bye.